It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the latest and greatest from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. And today's no different. Today we're back to address what Michael Darby is saying about the alleged cheating rumors, where Ashley Darby actually stands with Michael at this point after the photo surfaced of him talking to this mysterious blonde woman, and so much more. So before we jump into that, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we already did a video on this, and you know that there was this video that came up of, you know, Michael Darby at a club with this mysterious blonde woman talking to him, and whoever sent it in was saying, listen, it kind of seemed like they were flirting. There was something going on here. You know, I think Michael Darby is cheating again. Well, of course, this is going to be addressed. And honestly, I thought it was going to be addressed at the reunion, the Real Housewives of Potomac season 6 reunion, but that wasn't the case. Ashley Darby was invited to watch What Happens Live. And when she was, Andy Cohen used that moment to ask Ashley Darby about everything that was going on. So not only did she have to address it, but Michael Darby had to address it as well. This is what was said. Michael Darby put out a statement that said, both Ashley and I go out. Sometimes we go out together and sometimes we go out by ourselves. And so this time I went out on my own, but of course there's fans all over the place and they always want to come up and say hello. I mean, honestly, okay. All right, this could be true. This sounds believable, but this is a very easy way out. But also, it could be true. Michael Darby also added, because of his role on the Real Housewives of Potomac and all of the controversy that has surrounded him on the show and being Ashley Darby's husband, that he's always going to have pictures taken of him everywhere he goes. I guess he's a superstar, I guess. He then said, I really don't care anymore. I have a good time and I love this woman dearly. We're going to be together forever. Aw. Now, of course, Andy Cohen explained to Ashley, which you don't really have to explain to her, but said Michael Darby doesn't necessarily have the best track record ever. So Ashley, do you trust him? And she answered, and I think it surprised us all. Ashley said, yes, he does have my trust. And then she kind of explained that things have been very different since they welcomed their second baby, Dylan. So now they have Dean and Dylan. And she said it wasn't really like the first time. The first time she didn't want to be intimate. There wasn't, you know, a lot going on. But now with this second baby, she feels like she has that back, like I'm ready to go. And with that, she's explaining she has a happy home. She says that her and Michael are making sure that they find ways to fulfill each other's needs. And then also, this is really gross, but they also kind of joke that there are so many holes and so little time. That's gross. And I only say that's gross because I'm not saying being active is gross, but that's just TMI. Okay, so it's not gross, but it's TMI. Let's just say that. Not gross, TMI. Let's keep it moving. Andy Cohen also mentioned the way that Candiace Bassett slammed, you know, Ashley Darby for using auto-tune in her music, well, her song, Coffee and Love. And Ashley pretty much just said that's Candiace's inability to address the hypocrisy point blank, period. Doesn't seem like this friendship is going to be repaired anytime soon, but I don't know. Honestly, after watching this past week's episode and seeing where Candiace didn't invite Ashley Darby to her pajama party, and she was like, listen, I'm sure she's dilating or something to that effect, and she's about to have her baby. Yes, she's about to have a baby, and I'm sure she wouldn't have went to the pajama party, but also you have to think it kind of makes it seem a little crappy that you would leave somebody out. Now, of course, Candiace said on the show, oh my gosh, I forgot Ashley, but there's really, how do you forget? Come on, there's only a few people: Giselle Bryant, Mia Thornton, Askella, Robin Dixon, Karen Huger, Dr. Wendy Osefo, and Ashley Darby. It's 7 people. How do you forget? You can't. Let's keep it moving. Ashley explained no matter how much you try to talk to Candiace about something or address something, confront her with something, she's always going to find a way to push it off. She then said, you know, the B word. If you like auto-tune, it's okay. Just say you like auto-tune. It's okay. It's all right. I think she's kind of clapping back at Candiace's new song, Drive I believe it's drive back. I'm not being shady. It's something like that. I haven't listened to it, but I think she's clapping back that there might be a little bit of auto-tune in that new song. Now, of course, there was a different episode on Watch What Happens Live where Candiace kind of explained that, or suggested, she didn't need auto-tune as much as Ashley. And she said that there's a certain creativity that some artists use with auto-tune. So some people it makes sense for, and some people it's really just to make you sound good when you probably don't. This is no shade to Kim Zolciak, but I feel like Kim Zolciak would be one of those people. Ramona Singer trying to sing on that holiday record, that would probably be one of those people. I mean, some people really need auto-tune. And I'm not, listen, if you've ever heard me sing, and I've sung a few things, you know, or sang a few things, it's expensive to be me. I can't sing. So I would be one of those people who need auto-tune. So again, no shade. Andy Cohen, of course, also asked Ashley Darby if she still talks to Monique Samuels. And Ashley said on Watch What Happens Live, yes, we actually talked yesterday and we're still close. That's my girl. So it's good to hear that there's still relationships that are continuing to be maintained, especially when one of those people are no longer on the show, because we hear about it so many times where the Real Housewives, they film together. When they stop filming, they stop talking to each other. And then we put all of them together to start filming again. And everybody's like, oh, hey, how have you been? When really you just live right up the road from each other. It doesn't make sense. It's not like real authentic relationships, at least not all of them. And it really reads on the show. That's one of the reasons Vanderpump Rules was so successful. I mean, honestly, they're on season 9. They already wrapped it, but they always had real relationships and friendships because the people who were on the show were at one point bartenders, servers, hostesses, whatever the case was, and they worked together. They were always with each other when they were filming. They were with each other when they weren't filming. There was this sort of algorithm within the show that worked. And for Real Housewives, sometimes it feels like there's a little bit of a ball that's dropped. Now, when they were both asked about their sexual escapades, they both said if they had to have a Real Housewives of Potomac hall pass, they would choose Giselle Bryant. That's interesting. And then they were asked how many threesomes that they've actually had. Ashley Darby said 2, and Michael Darby said more than 1 and less than 100. Okay, guys, the Real Housewives of Potomac, it will be coming back on Sunday. I can't wait to see next week's episode. Of course, as always, we'll have a very special guest on with us. It's been Layla Lynn so far. We've had Kim Pyre. We've had DJ Richie Sky. We've had a few great content creators who have joined us to talk about the show. And it's always a great conversation because we invite everyone to join in on the live chat. And I'm going to start dropping the StreamYard link more often so you guys can call in as well. If you haven't, go ahead and answer the questions. And the questions are, in this case, how do you feel about Michael Darby addressing this alleged cheating scandal? And how do you feel about Ashley Darby sticking up for him? I mean, that is his wife. So would you expect anything less? And also the shade about the auto-tune. Do we have opinions? Go ahead and comment your answers below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.